Wagwan.
We're back. Happy belated Easter, folks.
For those, he has risen, and I think he left. I think that's how that works.
Is it?
Yeah, he dies.
I don't know.
He dies, he comes back, then he leaves.
Huh.
Niggas are like, hey!
Wait, so is that why Christians are into Jesus?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd be too. Guy dies and comes back to
Comes
life.
back?
That's fucking what?
I would worship that guy.
How the fuck did you do that?
Yeah.
In the history of niggas, ain't nobody ever did that before. I gotta give it to him. We're gonna start wars on this.
Yeah. Shout out Jesus.
More people are really into Christianity as of recent. They're like really Gen Z and Instagram and, you know, all these holy wars that are happening.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, he's like,
Well, I was a Christian.
Well,
is that what you do?
Are we
as a Christian?
So we're just gonna let them murder Christians in Nigeria? Nigga, you don't give a fuck about no goddamn Nigerians.
Christian ones.
Sure.
Yeah, marginally.
I'm not gonna. He's like, I honestly, all this shit. It's all so scary, nigga. I'm 2 steps in from diving back in. My past, I left Christianity.
Diving into Christianity.
Yeah,
okay.
I never left. I'm still
Sure.
there. Listen, we just have different beliefs on Jesus. That's all. You niggas think that nigga existed. I think he's just a great psychological tool for yourself to keep on trucking and be a better person. But if you say that, they'd be like, heretic, kill him. And
yeah, it sounds like you have to believe in Jesus to be a Christian.
yeah. Damn it.
Yeah.
But like,
what you're describing is something. I wouldn't call it Christianity, but
I need that to exist. Diet Christianity, where I can just tap in. Also, you know, I'm a little jaded. My pastor was robbing old ladies, so
yeah,
it's just tough.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean Jesus wasn't real.
Man, that nigga was right above him the whole time. He could have came down and stopped that. Hey, quit robbing them old bitch. But yes, I was out of town. We were out of town. Went back home to Houston. Every time I come back, I love New York. I make it sound like I don't like New York, but I do like New York.
Yeah,
it's just once you go home to Houston, so much space, bro.
Yeah,
it's so much. And explaining people shit, I never realized how traumatized I sound to other people. Because, like, my sister handed me a can of Coke, and then I was like, can I get a straw? She's like, a straw? I was like, yeah, because of the rats. The rat nuts. She was like, rat nuts? Nigga, what? I was like, yeah, the rats drag their testicles across the can, so we need a straw.
Like if you get like a can from the deli.
Yeah, they always hand you that straw. When you go back to other places, it's insane.
I never realized that. Yeah,
that happens.
That's same if you ever go to Karachi, Pakistan.
They hand you straws.
Yeah,
yeah. He was like,
New York City and Karachi, Pakistan.
Both large metropolitans.
Yeah.
So I guess that just comes with the territory, nigga. Yeah. You live in a big city, rats are gonna drag their nuts across your.
Yes, but then you got Houston. You got a lot of space. But you know that's interesting because I have the opposite side of the same coin. Where I see all the space in Houston, and I'm like, this is a crime.
That's what you feel?
Yeah, I'm like, this should be illegal. All the sprawl, it's insane. Like, no public transportation, 20-lane highways. It's a crime.
I love it.
It's a crime against God.
I'm like, civilization shouldn't expand. It should not be put into a fucking little compact fucking petri dish. I feel like we're living in
it should just be horizontal concrete as far as we could go. Fuck these trees.
That's not even true. There's way more trees in Houston. There are way more trees in Houston.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
I bet there's not. If there is, it's going to be because of like how expansive it is. But there's going to be more like tree per acre or whatever in New York City. There's no Central Park
Manhattan
in Houston.
Is a fucking just steel brick.
And also
island.
Central Park.
Okay. All
right. I guess we'll look it up. All right, folks, you're about to find out in real time via ChatGPT, which is immoral to use.
It is. I do not agree with this, except for the times I do use it for one.
Interesting.
I pray to the God of nature.
Which city has more trees per square foot, New York City or Houston?
This nigga using square foot.
Yeah, I am. New York has more. Gotcha.
Fucking way. There's an entire
Thank you, Sam Altman. I win yet another argument.
Demon technology that lies and spreads misinformation, obviously.
No. I don't think ChatGPT
I don't trust this fucking bot that Joffrey developed a relationship with.
I don't have that. I don't throw that in there.
Joffrey is
That's not me. Literally, that's not me.
Joffrey has been talking a lot.
I haven't.
He's called it Claire. I'm like, bro, it's
literally all made up.
First off.
This is
Dude,
Ashton not understanding how to lose an argument.
You gotta back away from ChatGPT.
I could sue you for saying this. You realize that, right?
Blood libel.
What?
You've committed blood libel again.
I didn't say that either.
Sorry. I just don't like losing. I will say anything.
And we're back.
What up, guys?
Yeah, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Let's just dive in. It's Cops the Podcast.
I'm about to dive in.
Yeah.
Usually that's about pussy, but this is about
the police and their crimes against our fellow humans here in America. So here's the headline roundup of this past week. Cop in Hartford, Connecticut is fired after fatally shooting a man experiencing a mental health crisis. R.I.P. Everard Walker.
Cops in L.A. are caught on video fatally shooting a man in the back while he was walking away. R.I.P. Elias Real.
ICE cops in Indiana have a migrant die in their custody. R.I.P. Twan Von Bui.
Jail cops in Indiana have an inmate die in their custody. R.I.P. Sean Booker.
Cop in Anne Arundel, Maryland, is convicted of a fatal hit and run. R.I.P. Joshua Van Diersel.
ICE cops in Minneapolis are caught on surveillance video shooting two migrants and lying about what happened.
Cop in Woodridge, New Jersey, is charged with sexually abusing his cousin for nearly a decade.
School cop and pastor in Pasco County, Florida, is charged with molesting children.
Cop in Middletown, New Jersey, pleads guilty to sexually assaulting a minor.
Cop in Maui, Hawaii, is arrested for sexual assault.
Cop in Norristown, Pennsylvania, is arrested for possession of child sex abuse material.
Police chief on Osceola, Arkansas, resigns after he's caught on video slapping a man in a wheelchair.
Cop in Espanola, New Mexico, is caught on video beating a handcuffed man.
Cop in Elgin, Illinois, is convicted of domestic battery.
Cop in Chicago is arrested for domestic violence.
Cop in Chicago is arrested for domestic violence.
Cop in Louisiana is arrested for domestic abuse a second time.
Cop in Clinton Township, New Jersey, is arrested for stalking his ex-girlfriend.
Cops in Orange City, Florida, are facing a lawsuit after injuring a 79-year-old man with Parkinson's who had committed no crime and were arresting him on his own property.
Cops in Boston knock on a woman's door for a wellness check. When she doesn't answer, they shoot multiple shots into her home, break into the apartment, pin her down, and tase her.
Cop in Jerome County, Idaho, is not charged with a crime after being caught using flock cameras to stalk his wife.
Cop in Hillsborough County, Florida, is arrested for placing a police tracking device on the car of a woman he suspected of cheating on him.
Cops in San Leandro, California, handcuffed an unhoused man at a strip mall who had committed no crime and drive him miles away into Oakland and then abandon him there.
Cop in Marion County, South Carolina, is caught on video pistol whipping a baseball player with his stun gun at a Pee Wee baseball game.
Cop in Horry County, South Carolina, is arrested for bribery after asking his victims to hit up his Cash App if they want their traffic ticket to be dismissed.
Cops in LA kill a dog. Those are your roundup.
Yeah,
bad,
good God.
Bad.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like, oh, it's not as bad as usual. It's still bad. Still fucking bad. Damn, nigga pistol whipped a baseball player at a Pee Wee baseball game.
Yeah, he was like surrounded by all the parents, and they were like, "What are you doing?" He had the baseball player, which you assume he's a kid because it's Pee Wee baseball. He's a big kid though, but he's got he looks,
Williams
if I didn't know if it was a Pee Wee baseball game.
You understand, it's a big kid. It's a big kid I beat up.
No, I'm explaining if you watch the video, it won't look like a kid, but it seems like it is a kid.
Sounds like you're on the cop.
Because
you sound like a lawyer.
No, I'm saying that it is a kid.
Okay, so
Even though it doesn't look like it is. But he has him, he's like grabbing him by the neck and he has his taser up and all the parents are surrounding him like, hey, what are you doing? Let go of this kid. It's almost like he's the bad guy in a movie. He's like holding this kid hostage.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll tase him in the brain.
Yeah. And then like they hit him in the head and
Dude.
all the parents were like, well, there's your lawsuit.
Baseball games and just kids sports games are like
they
the
do
most
seem to devolve
event.
into hostage situations.
Violent events.
Yeah.
That's like American culture.
It
just
is.
fighting an umpire or a cop or a fucking someone is getting into a fight at a kid's game, which
it's surprising the amount of guns we have in America. You'd think people would get into hand-to-hand fights less, but seems to not really be any sort of
No, they fucking throw down the umpire fucking mask. Bring it on, bitch! It's like 20 kids. No, you just traumatize. We mass traumatize kids all across America with violence. And I can't wait to have a little kid of my own. Get drunk on a nice little Sunday. See the other team talking a little too much shit.
And assault another loving father.
Fucking pull out my taser and pistol whip a big ass 13-year-old.
So you want to fight the other kids?
I did. Listen, the problem here isn't fighting kids. The problem is
who's fighting the kids?
Yeah, we don't like cops. Well,
we don't like tasers.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Make it a fair fight.
Yeah,
get a kid.
It's like Friday. Whatever happened to just using your two fists and beating up a child?
You gotta be a man. What is fucking John Witherspoon saying? Good reference, Paul. I'm proud of you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, thank you. I don't know why I said you're welcome. But let's move on here. Let's plug our Patreon. Ashton, what do we got in our Patreon this week?
And I paid Trezzo $5 a month. Please give us 5 stars, subscribe, guys. We made a little money last year. That means you guys are listening. Oh my God, thank y'all.
Emphasis on little.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Truly, more little than money, actually. Yeah. In our Patreon, we're going to be talking about Alabama's ongoing legal case against the grandmother in the penis costume. I don't know if you guys remember. And the DOJ abandoning cases against terrorism, drug trafficking, and white-collar crimes in order to pursue immigration. So that's fun. In our attempt to get rid of all the criminals, we're ignoring all the criminals. So stick around for that.
Yeah, and before we dive into our main news stories of this episode, we got some quick updates. We got a bunch of updates, actually, on stories we have previously covered on this podcast. The first, this is in New York City. We have been covering the NYPD sergeant who has been convicted now for manslaughter, throwing the giant cooler at the fleeing delivery man on the scooter, killing him in the process. And the update is he was sentenced, and his sentence is a minimum of 3 years, maximum of 9 years. There's a lot of ways you could feel about that, but a lot of y'all might feel that it's a pretty light sentence if a delivery driver was killed in this process. But this is a statement from the police union. Today will forever be remembered as one of the darkest days in the history of our profession.
Damn, accountability.
Yeah.
That shit hurts. Never forget when they made us go to jail for killing people. Nigga.
When I first read that, I honestly interpreted it as like they were so ashamed that their cop killed someone. I was like surprised for a very tiny half of a nanosecond. I was surprised.
It's dark because you guys murdered a man and now you're feeling guilt.
That was my naivete.
No, brother. Dark days because we murdered a man and now we got to pay for it. That shit sucks.
Yeah, it's so crazy to say one of the darkest days. Like, you know, cops get killed in the line of duty. It happens, and this is the day. This is the day you're choosing.
What, 9/11?
The darkest day.
How many cops died in 9/11?
I know.
First responders.
So whatever happened to never forget?
Yeah,
Police union. Goddamn.
This and when Mom Donnie got elected. The two darkest days.
Yeah,
that's actually crazy, bro. And I know I've already talked about this. I just feel like there's like a little war on delivery drivers when it comes to cops, and when they can't figure out what to do with their time, just pick on some delivery drivers.
Yeah,
that's easy.
Yeah,
guys, literally just working class people who are I'm not gonna paint every delivery driver as some struggling person, but it's
a lot in New York City, especially working class immigrants.
You're working paycheck to paycheck, using all those every dollar.
Emphasis on working. I mean, they're fucking working out there. That's a hard ass job.
Yes, they are. Like literally, our modern society would not be able to run without them because we've all devolved into lazy slop people. We won't go to grocery stores or order food or cook for ourselves. I'm literally losing the ability to cook.
That's where I feel the most like I feel a real class distinction, like being the person who gets the food delivered rather than the person delivering the food.
Yeah,
you really feel it.
Yeah, and then I still be like, nigga, come upstairs. I'm not meeting you. Bring your ass upstairs, nigga. I'm not walking down there. I'm giving you $2. Yeah. Don't you want this $2? You know what? $1 now.
Ashton's like, here's the countdown. This is your tip, by the way. 10, 9, 8.
No, I'm not like that. But
I can't join in on your riff about yourself.
Writing it down.
Right when I join in on Ashton's own joke about himself. No, actually, that's too far.
No. You're just giving me ideas. Just a counter.
Okay, so that was the tragedy of a New York NYPD cop getting going to jail for killing someone. More New York. This isn't a police officer, but a New York prison guard killing people. This time, we're talking about Messiah Nantwi, I believe. Very young. He was, I don't remember the exact number. I would say 21, 22 years old. And we have been covering both Messiah Nantwi and Robert Brooks, 2 inmates killed, more beat to death in New York jails and prisons by the guards. And the update with the death of Messiah Nantwi is that a guard there was found guilty. 5 of the 6 charges. So he wasn't found guilty to the highest charge, but he will be serving 5 to 25 years in prison. The sentencing hasn't happened yet. 3 more of these guards are set to stand trial later this spring. 6 others that were indicted have already reached deals with prosecutors. I assume that means, guilty pleas. And 6 more have reached deals to become cooperating witnesses. So snitching. But it was a lot of guards that were just listed, and that's because there were a lot of guards involved in not only beating this kid to death. I mean, his cellmates said they literally were like kicking his head while he was on the ground, like they were punting a football, like taking steps back, kicking him in the head. And then there was a cover-up, an intentional cover-up. So all these people listed were either involved in the beating or the cover-up. And
they get to go to jail and get beaten.
Yes, now they will be the ones behind bars, at least some of them. Next update. This is kind of a new story, but it's an update on an ongoing theme we have been covering, which is police departments around the country have lately been getting caught. And I say getting caught because I assume this isn't a new thing they're doing, but they've been getting caught arresting sober drivers. And we know why they do this. They get paid overtime doing this. They get, their departments get more funding, meeting quotas doing this. So they have a lot of financial incentives to put you in jail for DUI, even if you end up beating the charge. And so this is coming out of Georgia. Blood tests show hundreds of Georgians charged with DUI were sober. So basically, this is WSB Channel 2 local news. Shout out them in Georgia. But they were able to get their hands on some of these blood tests, and it showed that the number is 701 people tested had no illegal or prescription drugs found in their system during the toxicology screenings. And the reason why it mentions illegal or prescription drugs, the idea here is that they blew a 0 on their breathalyzer, and then they were like, well, you're clearly still on something, so we're going to take you in and do your blood test. And then those people who went to jail after their blood test, 700 of them, their blood test said no drugs in their body.
That's crazy.
So this is going on around the country. hundreds and hundreds of people in all these different little states and townships who were thrown in jail. It seems like knowingly thrown in jail sober.
That's so crazy. And DUI is a fucking very serious charge.
Yep, that can ruin your life.
$10,000. I mean, I've never had one, but I just know the fucking $10,000. People have breathalyzers. You can't go to Canada, which I don't know how you feel about that, but you can't hang out with fucking.
Can't see the CN Tower.
Yeah, fucking hang out with Drake at his.
Can't hang out with
Drake's mansion where all the girls are.
Yeah,
where I'm sure.
There's other reasons to go to Canada besides the CN Tower or being a pedophile with Drake, for sure. But you can't go to Canada, so it's a huge tragedy.
But I want to go to the CN Tower and be a pedophile.
Next, I told you about a lot of updates. We covered previously the quote-unquote gladiator fights. That's what they called it, in L.A. juvenile detention center, where these workers, these detention center staffers, they're calling them, were on video seemingly instigating and watching these, remember, these are juveniles, these children fight each other. And then on tape after the fight, and a lot of times they were not even one-on-one fights. It was like watching kids jump another kid, and then like on tape laughing, on tape high-fiving. And the update on this is that the cases against these staffers who were doing this are being dropped and are essentially falling apart. It says here, I'm reading from LA Times, more than a year after California Attorney General Rob Bonta announced indictments against 30 probation officers accused of coordinating or allowing these so-called gladiator fights, almost half of the criminal cases are falling apart. So we got charges being dropped, charges being dismissed, and very, very, very lenient plea deals. But the two officers that are the main ones on video laughing, they remain charged and they still are awaiting trial, apparently. But at large, it's like it says 30 of them are just kind of seeming to just find a way to squiggle their way out of this.
Gladiator fight triggers me because I'm pretty sure I might have said it when we first talked about this story, but when I first moved to Houston, my first daycare, they made us do gladiator fights.
What the fuck?
Yes, it was because the daycare started off as just being in this lady's house she had older kids, and like the young kids had to stay in the living room.
Bro, each detail gets more alarming than the last.
And the older kids, they were just like 14, 13, and they had a PlayStation in the back, and so if you wanted to go in the back, you're like, oh man, I can't wait to go to the back and play PlayStation with the older kids. That wasn't happening. The PlayStation was just like, that was the really end. Because once you got back there, nigga, you had to fight. I just remember hated going to daycare. I was like, Mama, please let me stay home and watch myself. Please let me be a latchkey kid. These niggas are making us fight for our lives. You have no idea what you're dropping me off to.
This is insane. We need a whole other episode. We need a therapy session. What the fuck? No, First of all, it was a daycare. It was kind of a lady's house. It was kind of a lady's house.
That's a lady's house.
And the PlayStation room, you have to fight. Yeah, we all remember daycare.
I remember
no, we don't.
It was Digimon World. I wanted to play Digimon World so bad because Digimon's my favorite. And
Digimon.
Yeah, I go back and they're just like, nah, nigga, you about to Digimon these things? I don't know, fucking. They just beat my ass. They were so much bigger than me. But yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, sadly we have to move on.
Yeah, no, that wasn't real. So I just got triggered. That's all. I was like, oh, hey, one time. Sorry.
Holy shit, dude.
There's no joke there or ending of that story. Just more of a window into my childhood.
Sorry for your life.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go down that path. I was like, oh, there's something funny here. No,
you can always use this as a place to help you deal with your demons.
It was while I was walking. I was like, there's nothing funny about this. Just bad. Sounds like. Anyway, let's go back to these updates, and hopefully I won't get triggered by the next one.
Well, I mean, it's all triggering. So this is actually the most triggering one. But the last update is on the killing of Sandra Birchmore. This is a terrible, beyond infuriating story out of Boston. features the Police Explorers Program, a youth program for children interested in being cops, where there are many, many stories of those kids being abused by cops. Sandra was one of these victims. And the story is, as she was abused over the years, she actually became pregnant. And the cop who... The first story was that she was pregnant when she was found, quote unquote, after committed suicide. Turns out it was a cop is now alleged to have murdered her, and it really seems like he did. And the new update is the DNA evidence. And I'm not going to read from the article because we got to move quickly at this point. But basically, he strangled her with a rope, made it look like she hung herself. It was a suicide, but they finally were able to. They struggled acquiring the DNA to test on the rope. They finally were able to, and yeah, this motherfucker's DNA is all over it. So,
hopefully, that sheds light into the investigation, and if this guy did it, which seems like
he did, If this guy did the thing he did,
you got to have a good explanation for why your blood's on the what is it, the rope?
Yes,
that's crazy.
So all of these are, well, most of those are ongoing stories. We'll continue.
I will say, for the most part, there's some accountability happening for a few of these stories. Which New York City cooler guy, the cop who fucking killed the delivery driver, going to jail. New York prison guard found guilty of most charges and beating death. Like these that's something is actually happening. I'm feeling, I know it's naive of me, but I'm a little happy that a lot of these stories are the cops getting held accountable for their fucked up.
Yeah, some cases of accountability.
In a world of hell, it's nice to hear something good.
Sure, yeah. And not to be too pessimistic, but I don't think fixing our policing problem in the U.S. will come at a case by case, thing. But it is nice to see some cops not be able to leave completely scot free. I'll accept your positivity.
Yeah, I'm like, yes, we need systemic reform for sure, top down reform, but also from the bottom up. Hey, it's nice to see some wins because these niggas are so corrupt. It's just like. Even these stories could be fucking, and then they just got off, and then I felt like for a while we was feeling pretty what's the word, just sad about all
sad
that.
Yeah,
but let's go on to the pod.
Let's start with our main story, or not our main story. Let's start with our main stories. Starting off with, we're going to Godly, Texas. Ooh. Which funny name based on what the crimes we're about to talk about. Godly, Texas. We're talking about Dallas, basically. Reading here from Fox 4 News, prostitution conspiracy investigation sees godly police officers arrested. Co-defendant maintains innocence.
Nice.
Multiple former godly police officers have been arrested in connection to a prostitution conspiracy investigation, and more arrests are expected. However, the wife and co-defendant of one of the suspects maintains his and her innocence. Police arrested 3 individuals in connection with a prostitution conspiracy investigation being conducted by the Johnson County District Attorney's Office and the Texas Department of Public Safety.
Damn.
Michael Ketcherside was charged with continuous promotion of prostitution. Matthew Cantrell, the former godly chief of police, was charged with promoting prostitution. Former godly police officer Solomon Amatoya was charged with soliciting prostitution.
Damn.
Ketcherside's wife, Ashley, has not been arrested or charged in the investigation.
As she should.
But is identified as a co-defendant in court.
Well, how does
documents.
How does that work?
I mean, we're getting there. Those same Ashton's on a roller coaster ride right now. Those same Wait a minute. The same documents accuse her and her husband of racketeering. So yes, this does bring up a lot of questions. Why do they keep mentioning his wife? Let's keep going. Court documents state that godly police officers and their spouses would frequently spend time at the Ketcherside's house. Investigators searched the Ketcherside's home in March and seized Ashley's burner phone, where they uncovered a large number of prostitution clients.
Never good to have a burner phone. That's not good.
That list included former officer Amatoya, who reportedly solicited Ashley for sex in exchange for doing yard work and other favors.
You fucking.
Amatoya led investigators to Cantrell, who told them Ashley's common rate for sex was roughly $1,000, a number that investigators say support details found on her burner phone.
Niggas, usually it's grass or ass. He said grass and ass.
No, it's grass or ass. That I would not have ever imagined those sort of transferable credits.
I don't think those are equal.
Exactly. $1,000, or you could just weed my front yard.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'll do the weeding.
Wasn't pussy. Why is he?
She clearly played favorites with her clients. We'll put it that way.
Can I just do it? I was about to just plant some shit.
He's like, actually, I can't this week. You know, I had a lot of expenses. She's like, you want to just rake that pile of leaves over there?
Looks like we're both doing a little hoeing. All right. Came up with that pretty quick.
That was good, dude. That was A+.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
This is nuts.
It's crazy to have a prostitution ring with your wife being the prostitute.
Insane.
It's crazy to run it within your workplace.
Mm-hmm. And it's also crazy to charge a nigga $1,000. Pussy is $40 max. Everybody knows that. Okay, that's the going rate.
Define everybody.
Everyone knows that's a common. I didn't just make that up.
Quincy's shaking his head. I'm also shaking my head.
We're about to Google this.
ChatGPT's not going to help you with this one. ChatGPT is about to call 911.
Is pussy $40?
Oh my God.
$40 pussy. The search for 40 is a phrase used in online memes, social media, video, and Reddit discounts.
All right. Once again, Ashton's on TikTok.
A verifiable source. So listen, I'm not the one.
Look, I've never done this research as much as Ashton has, but
I've known this since I was a kid.
Sure. Another thing we don't have to unpack, but according to this article, this lady is charging $1,000.
Which is the real criminal element here.
Yeah.
What?
Ashton's thinking about the consumers.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Can we get better business bureau?
Yeah.
$1,000. Bitch, you better get out of jail free card in that pussy. Huh?
This is what happens when Trump defunds the Consumer Bureau investigation.
Oh, damn, tariffs hit pussy too. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, Trump said China will be paying for these. And I'm out here doing yard work. I'm sweating.
What a man will do some crazy shit for some pussy. Yard work? Crazy.
Look, as far as men's behavior in this story goes, it's hard to wrap around. I guess, okay, the husband in the situation, I can only assume it's kind of like, it's like a kink for he's into this shit.
Maybe, or money.
Or money. I forgot about that aspect of this. The main thing. The main thing about the oldest profession in the world.
I wonder what's drawing this. Money.
Wow. Is he sexually attracted to thousands of dollars or something?
Nigga getting free yard work. All his coworkers are at his house. He's like, damn.
The coworker part is crazy to me because it's just having that office dynamic. Like, you're all seeing each other at work. Usually it's like, oh man, I can't wait till Friday, get some beers. Can't wait to get some beers.
Crack open a few of Lisa's pussies. crack open my fucking lieutenant's wife or whatever the fuck.
This is the best professional development I've ever been a part of.
I need backup. Nigga calling for backup. Officer down. Nigga nuts. Officer down. Damn, I would be having so much fun there. You're having a little bit too much fun here. Sorry. Honestly, free her.
She's so far she's free. She's under investigation.
Oh, racketeering. Damn, they get this girl.
But she's not charged with anything yet. She's under investigation
but she's a
for that. Because she's listed in the
on the ongoing investigation.
Yes,
That's why she's a co-defendant.
But she's not charged with anything.
Okay.
Let's go back to the article here. Okay. Officials also discovered that the Ketchersides and Cantrell had conspired to compile information on people they perceived to be adversaries, including members of Godley City Council, the Godley ISD School Board, and Godley police officers. To me, it sounded like an Epstein operation.
Yeah, it sounded like they were honeypotting.
Maybe so. They got the prostitution going on. They got a list of enemies.
They're like, we're gonna take over Dallas. All right.
We just gotta find the cameras in the lube closet, and then we'll know they got a real operation going on here. The reason for compiling that information remains unclear. This isn't the first time in the last several years Godley has seen controversy involving prostitution. In 2023, Ashley Ketcherside, same lady, was removed from a Godley ISD committee that decided the district's sex education curriculum after it was discovered she had been twice convicted of prostitution in 2012 and 2016.
She's the perfect person to teach the sex education. What? She's the most experienced person there. What?
She's pointing to a diagram. And this gets you $1,000 an hour. Write this down, girls.
Right. Say it with me. Do something strange for a little change.
Oh my God. Dismissed. I mean, at a certain point, so she was convicted of prostitution in 2012 and in 2016, and in 2023 she was removed from her job, and it's 2026 now. It's clearly got to be some love of the game going on here, besides just the money.
Yeah, I think that the fact that like her husband has a job and like
involving the enforcement of the law,
and she's just like, I got it. I'm sorry, this is my passion.
Yeah,
selling pussy.
He's got his passion. I got my passion.
No, he definitely has a cuck chair somewhere in there. Ain't no way your wife is just that shit is the chief of police. It always blows my mind when it.
So the chief is is not the guy with the wife.
No, I know, but I'm saying the chief of police was involved in that. It always blows my mind when it's like, damn, nigga, throw the whole department away. I mean, I'm a little mixed on this because it's like I don't think women should be fucking, punished for.
Yeah, I'm pretty much a libertarian too when it comes to sex work. Like, I didn't know I was it's only harm making it illegal. You're not going to stop it.
That's your body. You should not to get all. I know all the male feminists.
There's the argument that under this like brutal economy we have, where so many people are poor, that even if women are quote unquote acting on their free will to sell their bodies, it might not be the case if they were able to have to swim above water.
If the economy was better, they'd pursue other goals.
Yeah, but the point is that me and Ashton, we understand the nuances of sex work debates and whatnot.
The trafficking element and obviously the violent element. We don't fuck with it. But if a lady wants to, do whatever. I don't give. If she's of her own volition and free will, of course, I don't give a fuck. I don't understand why you got to punish the people.
Yeah, but when law enforcement officers are prostituting their own wife, it's kind of funny. We're gonna put it on our comedy podcast about the cops. It's gonna be the first story we talk about.
It is funny. These niggas are. It just goes into the theme of them being the most perverted group of people.
Yeah.
That exist.
Yeah.
They are constantly horny.
They're up there. They're up there.
Yeah. Up there. I won't say that exists.
We don't know for sure. We don't know the number one spot, but they're up there. Yeah. They're contenders.
Yeah. You fucking 80s comedians.
Comedian in
clean
the 80s. Comedians. Comedians who don't say bad words.
Hey.
Watch out for those guys.
Yeah, they got something diabolical brewing in the fucking pit of their soul.
Nate Bargatze, you're hilarious, but I need to see you saying some bad words soon, all right? Or else I'm going to be worried. You know what else is funny about, like, the fact that it's like she's involved in the school board and she was doing sex ed, but she was also a prostitute. Like, this is what conservatives imagine, like, gay liberals are
they
doing.
think that's what New York City is.
But it's the damn police that's doing this shit.
That's so funny. Antifa is in their own ranks. Antifa is infiltrated via pussy.
Yeah, the call is coming from the brothel.
That's so great. You know what, Joffer? Yeah, it's me. Pretty ungodly.
Oh shit!
All right, guys, it's godly. Godly's the city because some
Ashton's on fire today.
Some pastor was like, now things have gotten pretty ungodly in the city of God. We got police departments promoting pussy.
Yeah, it sounds like a beginning of like a Batman episode.
What kind of Batman episode? Nigga, what Batman episode?
I guess Batman takes place in Gotham.
Yeah, the Watchmen, maybe.
The Watchmen. There you go. I meant it's a comic book vibe.
Sure, yeah.
I shouldn't have said Batman, the one where we all know the actual name of the fake city, and it's not godly. So.
But what a story, man.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. So we're not done yet. Let me just read through this last little bit. A 2016 court document obtained by Fox 4 claims Michael Ketcherside was, quote, very supportive of her profession at the time of her second conviction. They use the word "very" there. So to me, that says he's into this supportive. Shit. Exactly. He's not like tolerating it. He's very supportive.
Yeah, no, that's very. It's fucking crazy.
That's a hard very.
He like that shit.
That's a hard V. Despite previous convictions for prostitution, Ashley Ketcherside tells Fox 4's David Sendadre she is not a prostitute and she's never been trafficked by her husband. Quote, he's a great husband, an amazing father to my 3 kids, and I believe in the justice system. I'm absolutely no victim of my husband or anybody else. Okay, so she's standing by her husband. Ketcherside says she hasn't spoken to police during their investigation. When asked if there was prostitution between her and Cantrell or Omatoya, Ashley replied, absolutely not, no, not even close. So now it's like, okay, she's obviously lying. She also tells Sendatre she is not active on any escort sites, and she never asked anyone in the Godly Police Department to get her and her husband records of potential adversaries. When asked about prostitution, Ketcherside says, quote, whatever people choose to do with their bodies is up to them. I want to say wrong answer. Don't give that answer when you're alleged of being a prostitute and you're like, my comment is sex work is work. Like, you're going to jail, lady.
Well, we'll write that one down.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. It feels weird. I feel like the husband and wife, they got their own little, it felt like a police polycule.
It did, yeah.
That's what they should just say. We're all a polycule. The whole department.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're progressive here.
Yeah, that would have been a great way to. Except they would have been like polycules. I thought we got rid of them back in.
Not in my goddamn state of Texas.
Ain't that gay?
Yeah.
We ain't gay.
Pimp C would call it gay, but we're a little more progressive than the boy. But
yes,
this is just the husband and the wife. Let them know they freaky. Let them be freaky. Now, if it is I don't know, if it's a sex ring, if it is like a prostitution.
Yeah,
brothel.
I mean, look, I like that you're commenting on like trying to wrap our heads around like the morality of all this, and ultimately, I'll just the debate about sex work is a complicated debate. We're not here to convince you of how to feel about sex work, but the fact that it's police and they're being hypocrites as law enforcement officers is funny.
It's funny. It is.
Can't argue with that.
You make crimes against the thing you're doing. You have to enforce the law.
The police chief.
Yeah, that is fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
And they were like, what was the police chief promoting
prostitution?
Hey man, pussy sell itself,
that.
baby. You don't gotta promote that shit. Niggas is gonna want they gonna buy that shit. No, but shout out to her, free her. That's from my end. Okay.
Yeah. and me. I co-signed that. So let's go to our next story. We're going to Louisville,
But never
Kentucky.
spend money on these thoughts, though. Always keep that in mind. No, I'm just kidding. Joffrey's gotten decided on that one. Hey, man, don't spend $1 on these. I'm just kidding. My dad's taking over right now.
Your pastor is taking over right now.
But we're going to Louisville, Kentucky via WDRB. This is not a good story, folks. Not as fun as the previous one. This one actually sucks ass. Louisville police released heartbreaking body camera video showing officers kill a suicidal woman. And it is very much heartbreaking, the footage. Describing a graphic, heartbreaking response to a woman experiencing a mental health crisis, Louisville Metro Police released body camera video Friday of officers shooting and killing a suicidal woman holding a jagged piece of porcelain inside an apartment complex near Jeffersontown. The video, linked below, it's not, shows two officers responding to a 911 call from the cousin of 28-year-old Caitlin Hall, who locked herself in the bathroom and was harming herself. In an opening statement, LMPD Deputy Chief Emily McKinley said Hall wasn't eligible for deflection response because she was actively trying to kill herself. Basically, they didn't send
mental health workers
because they felt it was a threat to the mental health workers' life. She had slit her wrist and ingested cleaning products and was armed with a piece of glass from the toilet, I think. It was like a piece of broken...
porcelain from the toilet.
McKinley said patrol officers responded at 7:45 p.m. Friday to the
March 27th.
Sorry, I'll reread that. McKinley said patrol officers responded at 7:45 p.m. Friday, March 27th, to the 9800 blocks of Vu Curry Drive on a report of a person experiencing a mental health or behavioral health crisis. The woman was highly agitated, incoherent, and making suicidal statements. Police on scene attempted to de-escalate through verbal communications and requested additional officers bring less lethal tools. In the video, Officer Robert Baker and Robert Gabbard tried to de-escalate the situation from outside the bathroom, but Hall repeatedly yelled, "Caitlin is already dead, and it's over." By that point, McKinley said Hall slit her wrist and lost a considerable amount of blood. After seeing the footage, Hall cousin Tara Tunis said, "This is the hardest thing I ever had to watch. I still believe she was murdered. She clearly didn't go after them like they initially stated. There were so many more options they could have used to take her down. I hope justice is served." And that video is fucking, that shit sucks. That shit sucks. And it's just like the immediate response, like when you watch it, the dude pulls out a gun. He like kind of dictates. He's like, all right, lethal, non-lethal. And then they have the guy with the lethal weapon standing right at the door. He's the first person you literally say, all right, we're going to need non-lethal options. But you go with the lethal option.
So they showed that he's coordinating like with the other cops, making sure they got quote unquote less lethal options ready. And then she opens the door, it's like immediate hail of bullets. Yeah. Immediate hail of bullets. Forget everything we just said.
Yeah.
And the lie they tried to say before this body camera footage was released, they said that she was charging at them. When you watch the footage, which was just released, that is a lie. She was not charging at them. She didn't have a chance to charge at them. Oh. Door swung open. Bullets started firing immediately.
And it's like, it was just so hard to watch because it's like the whole time they're there, they're like, "No, we just want to talk to you." They're like they're trying to like bring her off of the ledge, and then because they know like it just doesn't. I guess the logic doesn't never click in my mind because it's like you're there to save this person's life, and then you kill them.
Yeah,
I never understand how you always wind up. Oopsies, we killed a person who you were there. You fundamentally failed at your job. If you were there to save a suicidal person's life, you still killed them by literally. It didn't have to happen because you had some there. Even if when they opened up the door and they felt like she was like coming at them with a piece of the porcelain that she cut her wrist with, that you had a taser. You chose the gun. It was so immediately, so like as soon as that door opened, pow, 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 and then they're like, well, that's the job. It just makes no fucking sense how you kill the person you're there to stop from killing themselves. It's almost like
This one I would give to like negligent incompetence. Like it seems like based on everything you see before
they were trying
the door open, you're kind of like, okay, all right, and then the door opens, and then I guess it's the immediate like, fear for my life. Like the lady has not even had a chance to take a step towards you, and it seems like there was 2 cops unloading their guns.
I didn't even see the second cop.
It might have just been the one.
I just saw the
but the bullets were going so fast. To me, it sounded like
she just falls out of the door. She's just like, it's just, and then you hear the lady scream. And I know that has to be so traumatizing. You call to get help for your family member who's going through experiencing mental health crisis. Like, who do you call when someone's going through this? Oh, the fucking suicide squad. The people are going to fucking kill her regardless. So it's just a really tragic story. Really fucking.
Yeah. R.I.P. to Caitlin Hall, and we'll update y'all as the legal process of this unfolds. Next, we're going to Oklahoma City. Reading here from KFOR. Investigation underway into alleged April Fool's prank. So you don't want, before we start reading, you're probably thinking what you should be thinking. I don't know if I want cops to be involved in April Fool's pranks.
These are the last niggas who...
You'd be correct. Oklahoma City police are investigating after dispatch audio suggests one or more of their officers apparently sent a series of fake messages to dispatchers Wednesday night claiming a fleeing driver had thrown a baby out of a car window and run a person over before then apparently telling dispatchers it was all just an April Fool's prank.
Oh shit, they threw the baby.
Yeah. Prank, gotcha.
Who? And they're just pranking dispatch?
Yeah. Meanwhile, there's an entire presence of emergency responders driving dangerously through traffic to get there.
Is crazy.
Save
that
a baby.
Immediately is going to put them all into high alert. That's crazy.
They're like, gotcha.
I'm trying to not say funny.
April Fools.
It is a little funny. Niggas is like,
hey, what day is it today, guys? Anyone know what day it is?
Niggas literally have to hesitate. April Fools. Fucking words.
It's April 1st.
Oh my God. I don't know if I should send an officer out to this fucking mass shooting. Is this real? Is it really a mass shooter?
Yeah.
April Fool.
So let's go into this. Quote, they're currently southbound on Robinson from Southwest 29th, an Oklahoma City police dispatcher said. Almost immediately, there was a problem. No one could hear the officer over the radio. Hey, is Santa Fe having issues with their radio? Another Oklahoma City police dispatcher says, I'm not hearing the radio traffic, but I hear the dispatcher. So it's a dispatcher that is making this prank, apparently. Dispatcher said the officer was sending updates to the police department's electronic messaging system instead. Quote, the unit that's in pursuit, something's wrong with their radio, so they're not broadcasting, but we're watching on the map, and he's sending MDC messages. Then things escalated. Quote, Delta 13 just advised that they threw a baby out the window at 36th and Robinson.
Yo, who is this bored ass cop, nigga? What the fuck?
Yeah, this is insane.
This is literally what? This is what you do at your coffee shop job where you're just like, oh, there's downtime. Guess I'll.
This is what you do on Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what you do in Sim City. Just fuck some shit up, see what happens, watch what happens, right? This is what these dispatchers are doing.
Build a pool and then remove the ladder. Let's make them drown.
Yeah, exactly. Just see what the algorithm, what it does for you. You get to watch what happens. That's what they're doing. God. This is IRL, bro. Oklahoma Highway Patrol troopers responded to help. Can we see if they need our assistance? An OHP dispatcher said, quote, be advised, the police officer that's in pursuit does not have a radio on him. He's just messaging his location. Another OHP dispatcher said. A second police officer apparently joined in the pursuit. There's 2 units in now. The Oklahoma City police dispatcher said, are neither of their radios working? An Oklahoma City police canine officer said, I have 13 and 39 messaging me. I don't think their radios are working. The officer then apparently sent another message saying that the car they were chasing had hit a person. He supposedly ran over a transient, the dispatcher said. Oklahoma City firefighters then headed to the scene.
Jesus.
I know. How the fuck? They're just sitting there giggling.
That's so nuts. That's like when the kids get control of the principal's microphone and come to my office. Mrs. Johnson has big boobs. Or just over the. What are you doing?
Yeah,
these are children's antics.
Yeah. Yeah, you're disrupting a city right now.
That's so fucking crazy.
Engine 19 respond to man down at 3200 South Robinson Avenue. In
Like
Oklahoma City Fire Department.
Niggas is sliding down poles. We gotta go. There's a baby on the street.
Yeah, literally. Meanwhile, police dispatchers grew confused, still unable to hear directly from the officers involved. Quote, do we have any updates on that pursuit or the kind of vehicle they're chasing? We can terminate this pursuit, an Oklahoma City police supervisor said. That's when dispatchers say the officers sent another message. Quote, it was an April Fool's prank, an Oklahoma City police dispatcher said. Quote, maybe she is playing April Fools on us, another Oklahoma City police dispatcher said. On Thursday, an Oklahoma City police spokesperson confirmed the incident to News 4, saying in a statement, we are aware of a reported pursuit involving some of our officers that included serious claims, which has since been determined to be false. The matter is currently under review as part of an internal investigation. We take this situation seriously, and we are committed to ensuring a thorough review is conducted.
Insane.
Yep.
Insane behavior.
PD is on the scene. They're saying this was a false call, an Oklahoma City fire dispatcher said. The audio ended with 2 Oklahoma City police dispatchers making clear they were not amused. Quote, not funny, one said.
All right, I guess I'll get back to solving that rape case now that I'm, nigga, don't you got shit to do?
Yeah.
I'm just taking breaks for shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're a police dispatcher, you should take the job of the police a little seriously, and not like you just said, like distract.
Wait, is it the police or was it the dispatcher who was doing the prank?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought it was actual cops doing it.
No, it was dispatcher.
Oh my God, that's okay. The picture's big. I thought it was cops.
No, it was dispatcher.
Bruh.
Yeah,
that is crazy. That's even. Oh my God, I mean. That's crazy.
And now you can't have this dynamic of like police dispatchers as like boy who cried wolf police dispatchers, oh, there's an old lady getting robbed on 34th and 5th. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, right.
That's so
right. How gullible do you think we are? You expect us to believe an old lady is getting robbed?
Oh my God. I thought like cops were calling into dispatch. No, the dispatcher was saying, oh my God, that's fucking crazy.
It's so stupid. You know you're gonna get fired.
You are 1,000% gonna get. Oh, what the fuck? Was it a slow crime day or some shit? What the fuck?
It's April Fools.
Okay. Come on, guys. Them cops gonna pull up on your ass. April Fools, nigga. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy, dude. I'm laughing. Kind of good joke, bro.
Yeah. I mean, this is a rare story where we're empathizing with the cops, let them do their terrible job. Let them do their play their position in capitalism and enforce the hierarchy of the elites. Please, can you let them do their jobs?
That's fucking incredible. How many lives have April Fools caused? How many people have died because April Fools?
Yeah.
Dude, well, that's tough. I definitely think it's a stupid prank. But
they're going to be like, First Amendment rights, my religious freedom. I celebrate April Fools every year. That's how I was raised.
As a juvenile and a chaos of agent, I understand. I understand getting that power and just, I'm going to fucking, honestly, that's like some real activism. That's real activism.
That's true.
It's like you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change.
You know how many poor people were unhassled during? You know how many homeless people got to sleep comfortably on a park bench during that hour? Shout out to these dispatchers. I changed my stance.
Yeah, that is real activism right there. You're enacting change from the inside. You're disrupting.
Yeah.
You're disrupting from the inside. I love this.
I changed my stance officially, thanks to you, Ashton.
As a juvenile delinquent, I understand. You couldn't make me no goddamn dispatcher. I would be doing the same thing.
That's Ashton at Walmart grabbing the thing like, clean up on aisle
poop. Gotcha. April Fool. That's okay. Well, shout out to this dispatcher. You definitely are on LinkedIn right now looking for jobs. Your ass is canned, my nigga. You are fired, my boy. Well, I hope it was worth it. I hope it was fucking.
Nah, it was worth it.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Somebody got to fuck with the cops.
Yeah.
A baby? Yo, they started so strong.
They did.
They started.
Threw a baby out the window. What the fuck?
That's like so on 10. That's where you're starting. Oh, then they ran somebody over. You're like actually coming down.
There's nowhere to go after that. Yeah.
Shit, we probably should have saved the
they're
baby
shoplifting. That's when cops start reaching for the gun. Wait a minute. Someone stole something? Someone's poor? All right.
Holy shit. Yeah, they started so high and had to just come down. And now they ran somebody over. Now there's a jaywalker. Well, all right. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Now on to a not so fun one. Phoenix, Arizona via ABC 15. Phoenix police sergeant under investigation for off-duty actions at student ICE protest. This is definitely one of the dumbest shits. That's one of the dumbest stories. Just because of the quote of the cop we'll get to in a minute, but it's up there. The Phoenix Police Department is investigating the involvement of an off-duty sergeant in a late January high school walkout, which escalated to the arrest of one teenager. Chandler police report revealed the sergeant Dustin Mullen showed up to the ICE protest run by Hamilton High School students. A Chandler police report revealed the sergeant Dustin Mullen showed up to the ICE protest run by Hamilton High School students, fully armed and masked. The report goes on to say that Mullen confronted students and that despite recommending he move to avoid further escalation, the other officers advised the male did not wish to leave the area and was in fact calling other armed persons to respond to the area, the report said. So he's off duty.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of this.
Yeah, he's just doing it.
He's off. Oh, wait. Second Friday reference of the episode. You got fired on your day off. What the fuck is he doing?
What are you doing?
Just chill at home,
Spilling
bro.
boxes, nigga.
Watch cartoons. Enjoy your day off. Kick your feet up.
Armed at a high school. A high school protest, brother.
He thought he was putting on a cape. He thought he was going and fighting the Riddler's henchmen.
Fucking up kids, bro. They be fucking kids up. They be ready to fuck a kid up.
Yeah.
Which, again, understandable. Kids are annoying.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to say no. Listen.
But there's so many funny stereotypes about cops, and this is one of the best ones because what are I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like a Dennis the Menace type kids movie where the bad guy is a fat, bald, dumbass cop who's spending his day chasing around children,
getting bamboozled the whole time,
taking L's,
just like head in some drywall somehow. He's like, I'll get you,
you darn kids!
God damn it!
He's got donut powder on his face. This is this guy, except it's his day off and he's armed, showing up. Yeah, kids protest, a high school protest.
He brought weaponry.
Yes.
A Chandler police report revealed that the other officers advised the male did not wish to leave the area and was in fact calling other armed persons to respond to the area, the report said. During the protest, police arrested a teenager for allegedly throwing water on Mullen, the guy who should not be there. The Maricopa County Attorney's officer told ABC 15 that the teen will not face charges. The Chandler police report said Mullen approached officers after the incident, quote, while talking to the Tahoe, the male stated.
While walking to the Tahoe.
While walking to the Tahoe, the male stated, my plan is legitimately to just let them all assault me and you guys arrest them all and I'll keep it on film.
What?
He's going there to escalate. That's the thing. This is a window into cop psychology when protests happen. Like, what are the agent provocateurs who infiltrate themselves into fucking protests?
That's a great point.
And then incite violence so they can say that, oh, look, these are violent protesters, so they can paint whatever cause that they're protesting against as make you ignore the probably injustice that's going on that these people are protesting about and make you focus on, oh, but they're violent. They burned down a Target or they and it's like,
and it's also a great window into like the politics of policing. Like cops are political figures. First of all, cops are human beings. All human beings have opinions, political opinions. Cops, we should all know, overwhelmingly right-wing. That means they're overwhelmingly propagandized by right-wing media. That means this dude is probably watching Fox News about how these protests are littered with Antifa domestic terrorists. And wherever he's from, Chandler... probably doesn't have very many like large-scale protests where he could find Antifa members. So he's going to the next best thing, his local high school's walkout for ICE, and employing the same tactics against children.
Yes, this 10th grade creative writing class, a hotbed.
Not even creative, like that's college. That's still too old for them.
I took creative writing in high school.
all right. My bad.
Sorry, I went to a well-funded school.
I took non-creative writing. They didn't have creative writing. They had boring writing.
That shit better be boring as fuck. I better not get through the first paragraph. A+. I appreciate it.
All right,
that.
good job.
That shit sucked. This is just so funny. He just goes to a high school where a terror cell.
Yes. So finish or read the
I'll read the
again.
quote. Yeah. Okay. While walking to the Tahoe, the male stated, "My plan is legitimately to just let them all assault me and you guys arrest them all and I'll keep it on film. I also have other people filming from a distance. So my goal to get all these kids in jail if they want to break the law, which I enticed them into doing, which I entrapped them. I'm getting entrapped.
Also, I got a gun right here. Also, I brought my gun.
And in this case, everything gonna go bad. Bow, 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 bow. Body.
They're like, hey, bro, are you? I don't see you scheduled for today. Oh, I'm on my day off. This is my day off.
That is how you really know he's a loser. The nigga that come to work on their day off.
Yeah, dude.
That is the biggest loser.
You don't got no work-life balance? You don't got nothing going on?
The last thing I'm fucking doing is coming to work. My work is cool. I will not show up there on my day off. I will not show up there on my day off. That's crazy. That's just the nigga who pulls up to the coffee shop. Hey, man, are you scheduled? Nah.
That's our message to this cop. Get a life.
Yeah, dude.
Get a life, dude.
Beat up kids
on the job.
Do
it for money.
Okay, I would feel
the honorable way to do it.
Because at least you'd be like, well, at least he's getting paid.
Do it for my tax dollars. That's the deal we have. I give you my tax dollars. You beat up children.
You're doing that? You're not even getting paid right now? That's crazy, bro. The children have the right to protest. No one is saying you shouldn't have a...
this is Chandler
council member O.D. Harris is now calling for Mullen's termination. The children have a right to protest. No one is saying you shouldn't have a First Amendment rights, but you should. You showed up with loaded guns to a kid's protest. Dude, just explaining his actions.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself? Harris said law enforcement is trained to understand how to de-escalate. He's using the opposite, to escalate. The Phoenix Police Department released a statement. The Phoenix Police Department has been made aware of an incident involving Sergeant Mullen that took place while off duty in a neighboring city. He wasn't even in his fucking...
Oh my God. I just realized that. Neighboring city? Bro, how boring is your town? You got to leave the city for a high school protest. Bro. This wherever he's from, just disband the police department. You clearly don't need a police department.
Kick him out of your city. He's bringing like just the fact that
banish him. Yeah. Remember the olden days where you could banish someone?
Leave. He just gotta walk into a desert. The matter is currently under review by our Professional Standards Bureau. He has to be violating some sort of professional.
Yeah, dude.
There has to be some.
You can't strap on your gun and your vest
if there isn't
off duty.
If there's not a rule about that already in their standards and like practices, y'all have to write that in. You got to be this isn't in the booklet, but give me a pen. I got it. This has to be now. Yeah. I didn't. Sergeant Mullen remains an employee of the department.
You know, it's funny that you said that they should add that to their policy, because this is what is this? Phoenix, right? Yeah. Phoenix Police Department. Phoenix had to recently add something to their policy because if you remember, this is like beginning of our podcast, it's like over a year ago when they burned that white guy. They were arresting him summer in Phoenix. They burned him onto the cement. Yeah. He had like horrible burns, and their whole argument was that, well, we didn't violate any policy, and so they had to write that into the policy that you can't put a guy's face on 130-degree weather on the hot cement.
Bro, people be getting away with all types of shit with policy, thanks to like just it didn't say it in our charter.
Exactly.
Our charter never said we had to bring in black people.
You're actually the first person psychotic enough to force this to be added into our charter. Now we know.
Like, it just reminds me of this black kid who like who he got in trouble for his hair. It was like around the Crown Act time, and he got in trouble for his hair. And the principal was like, "Dude, nothing. I'm sorry. We're just going by what our school policy is. There's nothing inherently racist about our school policy, except for the fact it was written in 1912.
Yeah.
And it has not. It was written during a time when I don't even know if black people could legally have hair back then. I don't know if that was a thing.
It's all like racist, like Air Bud. Like, there's nothing in here that says that we can't do this.
All right, I guess we'll have to write.
Meanwhile, this guy's face is
like
melted onto the concrete. We're looking at the rule book. The rule book
here. You mean
here.
to tell me they lift it up? It's fucking. You mean to tell me this is wrong? What's wrong? He's that two-faced ass.
All right. Let's
moving on to the last story of the pod, gang.
Yeah, and this is a trigger warning. This is extremely stupid.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest story we have ever included. I almost did not include it.
Actually, genuinely stupid.
Yeah.
True to
Yeah. So we're going to Palm Beach, Florida, reading from Reason Magazine. Shout out to those libertarians at Reason Magazine who have weird opinions, but are doing great work when it comes to the police. Florida cop punished with training and counseling for farting in colleague's face. And I'm looking to see how much of this article I pasted down here. I'm like, this is too much. This could be too much reading for what this story is. A Palm Beach County detective was disciplined for farting in a fellow deputy's face. Public records obtained by Reason show. A Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office personnel complaint filed on November 17th, 2025, alleged that Detective James Coppola had, quote, engaged in horseplay by passing gas in Deputy Joshua Muhammad's face. We said Joshua Muhammad? All right. I think we should we open up a hate crime investigation. I don't believe he farted in Muhammad's face for no reason.
Well, you're going to keep reading, and they're both in trouble.
The complaint was not filed by the target of Coppola's rude eruption, but rather the District 9 Division Commander. The commander also filed a complaint against Muhammad for prohibited horseplay, presumably launched as a counteroffensive.
This is the part I don't get. How does he get in trouble for getting farted on?
Yeah, I don't know.
And you also
maybe
we're also writing you up because maybe he did something weird when he did it. Maybe
yeah, I probably did something that was weird. Actually, you're fired. That's beyond horseplay.
Whoa! This is the worst thing that's happened in this movie.
Actually, pulls his gun out. Get on your knees. You're under arrest.
I have to execute both of you right now. This is crazy. I didn't think. You want to talk about escalation? Nigga farted.
Yeah.
Breathe in.
All right. Yeah. I'm sorry. The judge is like, I can't imagine anything de-escalating that. So actually, you're innocent for killing that. There was only shooting that officer in the head.
One reasonable act. The one justified police shooting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't shoot yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so the report did not detail the exact nature of Muhammad's horseplay. Hopefully he wasn't one-upping the fart by inhaling it, as Ashton illustrated for us. That could be. We don't know. We don't know what his horseplay is. It could be that.
I don't know why the police chief would be like, man, both of y'all in trouble, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, but why explain one side of the horseplay and not the other, right? We want the full story here. On both reports, under a section titled Final Disciplinary Action Taken by Agency, the option Training Counseling was circled. There is no way there's a training session that covers this.
Hey, man, don't do that.
Yeah.
Just 2-hour video. Stop.
Yeah.
That shit is weird, man.
Like the closest we could come to was sexual harassment training. So just take that.
Yeah, there's no.
We didn't really know what training module to upload for you.
Nigga eating beans while watching. No, what is he plotting?
Yeah. So shout out Reason Magazine. They mentioned later in the article, which I really enjoyed, that Florida has had very good laws that enable freedom of information when it comes to the police. So they've kind of had their hands tied. Where like if you ask them file a request, they have to
like,
give you the answer.
Yeah, oh, they have like weird ass like vampire laws, like Rumpelstiltskin. Like I don't know, it's like they're tied magically to telling the truth.
Yes, but they mentioned that the Florida is cutting back on that. But
oh really? Because the PR.
Yeah, I mean, Florida's very pro-police.
Can you tell us more about this officer-involved pooting?
Yeah, so just a little stupid story to clean your palate. If that does clean your palate, I don't know if this is exactly a palate cleanser.
You might prefer the other violent stories.
Yeah.
Ashton
made it one of the worst stories by the fucking inhaling. That was Ashton's imagination. So thank you for that, Ashton.
Just wanted to paint the picture.
Yeah. And that's it. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all next week. Tune into the Patreon. We got a good one for y'all.
That's the title of this episode, Officer Involved Pooting.
All right, we can do that.
Okay. Bye.
Great thumbnail.
It's a gun, but farts are coming.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.